Hey guys, welcome to another tier ranking. Welcome to my tier ranking for the PlayStation 2 games. Yes, I did PS1, now it's time for the PS2. Got a huge, wide selection here. PS2 is the gaming console I grew up with probably. I think these are the games I played the most because PS1, I was probably gaming with PS5 from when I was like 5 years old to like maybe 11. But from when I was like 11 to like 15, I was non-stop playing my PS2, and I played a lot of these games multiple times, and I just have a lot of fond memories with a shit ton of these games. There's a lot of games I did miss out on when it came for the PS2, but there's a lot of franchise games in here, as you will see, that I was just very hooked into. When I played a game from a certain franchise, I just kept going to the next game. So, you all know how I roll. Let's get to it. This is all my opinion. S is what I think are the best PS2 games, F are the worst. So, we're starting off with a big one already with Kingdom Hearts at an S tier. I'm going for it. I love Kingdom Hearts. I love the beginning of the Sora's journey, meeting Donald and Goofy, going through all the amazing Disney worlds. Like, you go through all the classics in this one: Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, Hercules, Pinocchio, Peter Pan. So many great bosses you have to fight, and so many different worlds you get to explore as Sora. It's literally a Disney Final Fantasy, and it's incredible. The story doesn't get overly complicated. That doesn't happen until like sort of the sequels and the sort of like spin-off Kingdom Hearts games. But yeah, the first one is so fucking good. It's arguably my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. And everyone says Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best. I love it. I think it's great. I think the first one is probably the best, maybe 3, but mine goes, I think, maybe 1, 3, 2. And I'm not including the spin-offs and the halves and that shit. I love 2. Like the Tron level, amazing. The Parts of the Caribbean, all great stuff. But the plot gets a little confusing in some moments. And I just didn't find the ending all that satisfying. That was my same issue with 3. The ending was not very satisfying. The first one has just such a good conclusion. But I love 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 is still a top-notch game. And now we're getting to the Jak and Daxter. The first Jak and Daxter is an A. It's an A tier. It's so good. It's great platforming. Oh, I loved this game as a kid. I just played the living shit out of this. Love Dexter and the curse that gets upon him. Just going through these worlds, finding the precursor orbs and the whatever other shit you need, the turbo stuff. Good stuff, good platforming, good fun action adventure. However, Jak 2 is the best of the fucking series. Jak 2 is one of my all-time favorite games. It's actually very difficult. It's not a very easy game, and it's not a very easy platinum. It was very difficult platinum when I platinumed the game. But it just ups the stakes with great storytelling, great twists and turns, the futuristic world. You get to have more guns and spaceships. It just gets crazy. It's so good, though. After that was Jak 3, which is A tier. Jak 3 is a lot of fun. It basically borrowed a lot of the tropes from Jak 2. It tried to go more of the world of Jak and Dexter, but it brought a lot of the same guns and weaponry of Jak 2. A little bit of a step down, but still a fucking top-notch game with a good story. And then there was Jak X Combat Racing. Where is that? Right here, Jak X. That's a B tier. I love the story of all these racers are fighting for antidotes. They all been poisoned. That's just great. The cars, the wreckage, the carnage, so much fun. But it doesn't match the good platforming and good weaponry of the Jak and Dexter trilogy. But Jak X, still good. Still a good game. Okay, NFL Street, I'm going B. I have a huge guilty pleasure for NFL Street, and where is it? Where is it? NFL Street 2. I have a huge soft spot for the NFL Street games. I played this so many times. Me and my brother used to have tournaments with each other playing the NFL Street games. Oh my god, they're so much fun. It's basically it's football, but like on the streets, and it's a lot more brutal, violent, and bloodier. And the rules are, a little more stingier, and you get to play as your own street team, and you face against NFL teams, and it's a lot of fun. I just play these two on the PS2 all the time, constantly. They're not like great games, but a huge guilty pleasure for both of them. We got Final Fantasy. Let's do some Final Fantasies, man. I think the first Final Fantasy for the PS2 was 10, which is one of my all-time favorite Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy X is a great game. It's one of my favorites. I think it has the best story. I think it's the best Final Fantasy story. It's emotional. It's beautiful. It's visually compelling. Titus's story, his romance with Yuna is great. Auron, one of my all-time favorites. Seymour, a great villain. It's just a really very fantastic story and a great time travel story. 10 2, I'm not a big fan of 10 2. Actually, I was so let down. I was so excited for 10 2. I was pumped for this game, and it just let me down. It really let me down. The game mechanics, the story, the characters, completely let down. 11 was an online game. 12's underrated. Super underrated. The fucking pirate guy in this game, I love him as a character. What the fuck's his name? Baz? Not Baz. Oh my god. I forget the fucking guy's name. Basil. I forget what. He's great. He's great. And very different Final Fantasy game. It took more of like a pirate medieval approach in the way they did the game mechanics. Didn't quite do the turn-based, and very, very good game. Underrated, underappreciated. And the Final Fantasy Vincent game. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't top notch, but it was enjoyable for what it was. I think that's it for Final Fantasy. Tony Hawk's Underground. Underground was okay. Underground 2, not so much. Not as good as the OG Tony Hawk games. Was this NBA Street Volume 2? I remember playing those. Where's Ballers? I think I play Ballers more. Do I have Ballers on here? NBA Ballers? I swear I put it on here. I swear. I'm not crazy, guys. I put it on here. Help me out, everyone. Help me out. Help me out. Where's Ballers? I'm telling you, I put it on here. Why can't I find it? Why can't I find it? Did I not put it on here? Did I not put it on here? I swear I put it on here. Oh my god. It's right here. What am I doing? Yeah. Guitar Hero. First Guitar Hero was nothing that special. Like the songs were good. They were still working out the logistics of Guitar Hero. But let's face it, Guitar Hero 2 and 3 was the shit, man. Those were the shit. Come on now. Prince of Persia. Let's do some Prince of Persia. I love some Prince of Persia. Okay, there's the sequel. Where's the first Prince of Persia? I really should organize this better. I'm not really good at organizing. I just threw them all on the page and just like, all right, let's start. I didn't even organize any of them. Oh god, and they're just like sitting here watching me ramble while I look for shit. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time is great. It's a great game. Good story. The movie actually did a pretty decent job of telling the story in a kind of accurate way about the time travel and the princess and stuff. Pretty good game. Warrior Within was not bad, but the Two Thrones definitely my favorite Prince of Persia game. Then we got Call of Duty, first one. Meh. And then god, didn't organize them. Where's Call of Duty 2? 3 is alright. 2 is meh. And then World at War, really fucking good game. Brought the zombies, brought the good, compelling gameplay. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, the PS2 Crash Bandicoot games. It was the Dark Age for Mr. Crash Bandicoot. However, I like the Wrath of Cortex. I think it's underrated. Bringing Crunch and the Elementals was cool. Twin Sanity is alright. It's not as bad. It was a bit of a broken game. But Crash of the Titans, garbage game. And then the Crash, other racing, the Nitro racing, the other racing, tag racing, ugh, not that great. Crash of the Titans, though, that was the downfall of Crash. And was this, oh god, this other one. PS2 was just the dark ages of Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I like Wrath of Cortex, but my god, just it was nothing compared to the OG Crash Bandicoot. The Sims 2, the only Sims game I really played, and I actually remember having some okay fun with it. The Mortal Kombat games. Oh, Shaolin Monks. Okay, I have a huge guilty pleasure for Shaolin Monks. Playing as Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and you can play the villain story of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Playing through like a little story mode, going through all these different worlds and fighting these bosses. I had a lot of fun with it. Mindless, dumb fun, but I still enjoyed it. Then there was Armageddon, which it was okay. I know it gets a lot of hate. I had some fun with it, but definitely not great. Not great. It's okay though. It's still Mortal Kombat. Deception though. Deception is top tier Mortal Kombat game. Great story. Brought in like Unaga and stuff. Good shit. That's some good shit in here. Was this Deadly Alliance is that's pretty good. It's a pretty good Mortal Kombat game as well. Is that all the Mortal Kombat games? Sorry. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2, really good Spider-Man game. Really good. It's not as good as the 2018 Spider-Man, but it's still good. Battlefront, awesome. Battlefront 2, even more awesome. Okay, that's Sly Cooper. Alright, let's go into the Sly Cooper games. Where's Sly Raccoon though? Yeah. First Sly Cooper. The first two are awesome games. So fun, so crazy, beautiful art design, really good shit. And then Sly 3 was pretty good. Call of Duty, not Call of Duty. I literally just said Call of Duty. Metal Gear Solid. This is the third one. Where's the second one? The second one was on the PS3 as well. Did I put it on here? I fucking better have put it on here. Fucking better. There it is. Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 2 is good, but like because Solid Snake, you think Solid Snake was the main character, but he's not. There's a new Snake, and depending on how much you like the new Snake, it's gonna, waver on like how much you like the game and stuff. I think he's okay, so the game's okay. Metal Gear Solid 3 again with Big Boss and the boss and the great ending and just the great bosses and just amazing, amazing game. Oh god, the Fantastic Four. I played both the Fantastic Four games, and they are a complete utter dog shit. Embarrassment. Simpsons Hit and Run is an underrated open world Simpsons game. We demand another Simpsons game. A remake to Hit and Run, please, for the PS4. I mean, PS5, sorry. The Def Jam. Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam New York. Def Jam Vendetta it's okay. It's so dumb. Playing as this wrestler, fighting all these rap artists. Ridiculous, guilty pleasure. The sequel was trash, though. Tekken 4. Tekken 4 is good, but Tekken 5 is even better, though. Has Jinpachi. Fuck Jinpachi. Resident Evil. Oh, Outbreak. Ugh. What a terrible Resident Evil game. Terrible. Okay, Code Veronica X. I'm sorry, it's overrated. I think it's good-ish. It's overrated though. It's overrated, people, and you need to deal with it. Sorry, you need to deal with it. Resi 4, S tier. The remake that came out this year, fucking badass. There's more Resident Evil game. No, that's PS3. Never mind. So yeah. And we got Ratchet and Clank. The first Ratchet and Clank is great. It's classic. There's a lot of Ratchet and Clank games that I didn't play, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, they're both good. Yeah. There we go. Dragon Ball Z Budokai games. Okay, Budokai 1 and Budokai 2 are fucking awesome fighting games. They're underappreciated fighting games. Definitely play them. Check them out. Budokai 3, middle tier. And the Grand Theft Auto games I actually played. There's a Grand Theft Auto as a franchise I never really got into a lot, but Vice City and San Andreas are both the best Grand Theft Auto games. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think GTA 5 story is okay, but I think it's a little overrated. Burnout 3 Crackdown is awesome. I always had a good time. Katamari Damacy is great. Star Wars Jango Fett Bounty Hunter, it's pretty good. First Killzone, I needed to get more into the franchise, but I didn't. Psychonauts is good platformer. Lord of the Rings 2 Towers, good. A tier for Return of the King. Oh, played the fucking shit out of this as a kid. Palomar Fields, holy crap. The Warriors. And we got our God of War games, and they're both A tier. God of War. Here we go. Yeah, this shows you the PS2, man. PS2 was like the greatest console ever. So for the S tier, I think Final Fantasy X has to go on the top. I think that is my all-time favorite PS2 game. Then Battlefront 2, Jack 2, Resi 4, Kingdom Hearts, Metal Gear Solid 3. But yeah, all 10 out of 10 games. Oh god, A tier. How am I gonna do this? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. How am I doing this? I don't know. I can't do it. Prince of Persia, Jack and Dexter's, Call of Duty, Lord of the Rings, Kingdom Hearts 2, God of War 2, God of War, Mortal Kombat, original Ratchet and Clank, Battlefront, Katamari Damacy, Spider-Man 2, Katamari Damacy, Simpsons. Yeah, actually. Then we gotta go Tekken. No, Budokai 2. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now for the B tier. Man, this is hard. It's harder than I thought. I'll do the Guitar Heroes. 3 and 2 are my shit. Then Jackass. Then Final Fantasy 12. Then I'm going Metal Gear Solid. There we go. For the C tier, go Veronica. Because it's overrated, but it's still not bad. Then Underground. Then Twinsanity. There we go. For the D tier, Tony Hawk, Call of Duty. Yeah. Bam. Yeah, Crash the Dinosaurs the worst. Anyway, so there you go. That's my tier ranking for the PS2 games. Let me know in the comments below what is your favorite and least favorite PS2 video game. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.